Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon every day. We always greatly appreciate. If you jump on here live here on this Friday evening, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Share the video on all social media platforms. Tell your friends, tell your family about the channel, and make sure to click that bell so you'll get notified whenever we go live. Happy Friday to you as well, Kevron, and every day's a good day to be a Clemson Tiger fan. And let me be the first to say, happy August to everybody. I know it's not officially here yet, but if you're on the East Coast, it'll be here in less than 1 hour. So happy August to you. Hard to believe it's already August, but it is if you're on the East. Being serious, and that's why I'm doing the video so late, because of the different time zones. Sometimes these late night videos is when we get people to chime in from India and Trinidad and Tobago and Pakistan and Russia and places like that. And I need all the help I can get because I'm genuinely confused and I don't understand this. And I need help from somebody to hopefully dumb it down for me so that I understand it, because I see these lists every year and I've seen them every year for, I don't know, it seems like at least 25 years that I can remember, and I still don't know what they mean. 26 niche ranking, whatever that means, it's the top 20 colleges, best athletics in America. And number one is Florida, number two is LSU, number three is Alabama, number four is UConn, and number five is Clemson. And then 6 through 10 is Oklahoma, Michigan, North Carolina, USC, and Villanova. 11 through 15 is Florida State, Texas, Georgia, Maryland, and Ohio State. And then to round out the 20-team field is North Dakota State, Notre Dame, Baylor, Miami, Florida, and Michigan State. And when I say I'm confused, I'm not being funny. I mean that, because hey there, Goober, glad to have you here. And hey there, 530, glad to have you here. First of all, I don't know what based on 2026 niche rankings is, but second of all, a lot of the teams on this list didn't really do a whole lot in any sport. Most of them were good at one sport, but not all sports. And this is not just baseball, men's basketball. This is women's basketball. It's water, it's golf, soccer, volleyball, tennis, badminton, whatever the college has. It's all athletics. So what determines who gets listed on the top 20 colleges with the best athletics? Because obviously it's not just what you won, because some of these teams didn't win anything. And I know it's not overall money you raise, because first of all, these lists have been coming out way before NIL and all that kind of stuff, when schools supposedly didn't make money on athletics. But second of all, there's a lot of teams now with the NIL and all that kind of stuff make millions of dollars that aren't high enough or aren't on here at all. So I know it's not money. So is it how much fan support you get? Is it how much merchandise you sold? because of athletics? Is it how much money you made per capita based on, how big your school is compared to other schools? What determines who has the best athletics in America? Here from Stockholm City, Sweden. And I just said I was doing tonight's video so late because usually on these late night videos is when we get viewers from all parts of the world. And tonight I'm needing all the help I can get. So I'm glad you checked in from Stockholm City, Sweden. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, a thumbs up. Tell your friends, tell your family about the channel, and make sure that bell so you'll get notified whenever we go live, and share the video on all social media platforms. And every time I see these lists, just like this list I saw, it just says based on 2026 niche rankings, and then it has the category colleges with the best athletics in America. But it doesn't break it down and tell you what defines having the best athletics and who defines it. Is this one person? Is this a website? Is this a team? Who does this? It doesn't tell you, but I'm really curious how you determine that. You're at work, a sheepdog looking after your sheep, and just curious because I honestly don't know, Cross, what day and what time is in Stockholm City, Sweden. And I ask that because I know countries are ahead of us. Some might be behind us. I know it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not sure, if Sweden is ahead of us or behind us, and by how much are you ahead or behind us. But I do know in Italy right now it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday morning. It's 5:14 a.m. So if it's 5:14 a.m. on a Saturday, then Stockholm City, Sweden is exactly 6 hours ahead of where I am. So thank you, Cross. I really was curious. I love doing these videos late at night because I've had people chime in from Trinidad and Tobago, Russia, Turkey, Pakistan, India. Do these late night videos, so it may not always get people to America watching, but you get people outside of the states watching, and I always appreciate that. If you could explain to me what determines and who determines and how you determine who has the best athletics in America for colleges, I would love to know, because I really am genuinely curious. I don't understand it at all, and nobody ever explains how you get there. They just tell you, hey, this team made it. Well, how'd they make it? Who said they made it? They don't tell you. Did anybody catch what Curt Cignetti said? I think it was yesterday at Big Ten Media Days. I always find this stuff humorous because people know that I despise the conference stuff. Cross said he's a first responder sprint unit paramedic and a student in the Stockholm Institute of Medicine Research. Well, good luck to you, Cross. Make sure you come back, and I always tell everybody this. I don't know how popular Meta is over there. I know most folks still call it Facebook, and usually I do too, but I figured for once I'd call it by the correct name, but it actually is called Meta. I don't know how popular Meta is over there, but if you're ever on Meta, or if you're currently on Meta, you can find me on Facebook. You just type my name up. I'm easy to find. I always enjoy talking to people and letting people see that I don't have one persona on YouTube and another persona in real life. What you see on here, this is me. I don't change. This is me no matter what day it is, what time it is, who I'm around. This is me. So, Cross, if you're ever on Facebook, feel free to chime in. I would love to talk to you. Okay, Cross, I'm talking about just athletics overall, and I read off a list of the top 20 colleges with the best athletics in America, and nobody mentions what determines the best athletics, because most of the teams on this list weren't very good at all sports. You might have had, you were good at football, or you were good at basketball, you were good at women's basketball, but you weren't good at all sports. So if this list is all sports combined, and most teams on this list are only good at one or two sports, how did you wind up top 20 in America in best athletics? I don't know. But this list is basketball, it's soccer, volleyball, golf, lacrosse, water polo, whatever your school has is on this list. And if almost everybody on this list was good at one or two sports, how did they get to be one of the top 20 colleges with the best athletics? I'm glad they're on the list. Congratulations to all the teams, but how'd you make it? What determines that? That's my question. Notre Dame was number 17 on the list. Cross overall, number 1 was Florida. But I'm just curious, what determines, how do you determine, and who determines who makes the list? But everybody knows that I despise the conference talk. I don't care at all. Like, if Clemson went to the Big Ten, I would still hate the Big Ten. If Clemson joined the SEC, I would still hate the SEC. Conferences don't win championships. Teams win championships. But I like Curt Cignetti, because Curt Cignetti, he don't care about nothing. He's going to tell you what he thinks. Either you like it or you don't. And he's 100% accurate. He was doing Big Ten Media Days, I believe it was yesterday, and he was asked about, Big Ten. And, of course, every coach of every team in America is going to say their conference is the best. Ain't no coach going to get up there and say, man, I tell you what, this conference we play in, man, it sucks. It's awful. It's terrible. I want out. We want out. We hate playing here. No coach is going to say that. Every coach on every team is going to say, we have the best conference. Of course they want to say that. So you're not surprised by him saying that. It was the fact that he said, we have the best conference because the teams we play, help make us better for the playoffs, and make us better because we play such good teams. And when we don't get the job done, we just say, hey, we didn't get the job done. We don't try to find excuses. And I thought it was great because we know he's talking about the SEC. And it was so funny because he's 100% accurate. But I'm just so glad he said it, because for the past month, the SEC has played this whiny baby game that they do every year. They want everybody to feel sorry for them. And, I did a video about 3 weeks ago in here, and I was talking about how the mind's a very, very, very powerful thing. And if somebody can control your mind, they've got you. And that's what the SEC does. They try to control your mind and make you think conference so that you feel sorry for them, so that you want to give them all the awards because you feel sorry for them. And believe it or not, shockingly, it works on most people. I heard an interview earlier today on the radio with Laura Rutledge, who used to do SEC Nation, but now she's part of NFL Live on ESPN, and she was talking about the SEC is, it's so bad because now they got to play 9 conference games. And she's already finding an excuse for SEC teams when they ain't even played a 9-game conference season yet. It's coming. It's about to happen. But the Big Ten and Big 12 been playing 9 conference game seasons for 20 years. And the SEC ain't even had one yet. And they're already whining about it. And it may be the best thing ever. We don't know. You ain't done it yet. How do you know? But the main issue with the SEC is why everybody gets mad, because back in the day when the SEC was good and they won all those national championships, they always said, well, we're the best conference because we win national championships. And nobody cares what you do if you don't win. Winning is what matters. And we're the best conference because we win. And now they can't win national championships anymore. I mean, this past year they had almost half the field in the playoffs. Not only did they not win it, they couldn't even get one team there. So now that they can no longer win national championships, now their argument is, oh, we're the best conference because we're tougher top to bottom. So when you won championships, you were the best because you won championships. Then when you can't win championships, you're the best because you don't win championships. And when they won championships, they say, well, the reason why we're so good and the reason why we win these championships is because our schedule is so tough, because we have a meat grinder of a schedule. So it prepares us for the postseason and makes us better for the postseason. And now that you can't win one, now you say, well, we don't win one because our schedule's so tough that, we get injured, we get hurt, and we're just not ready come playoff time. We're all beaten and banged up. Okay, so let me get this straight. When you win national championships, it's because your schedule's so tough. But when you lose and can't win one, it's because your schedule's so tough. You can't have it both ways. But the sad part is there are millions and millions and millions of people that hear the SEC say that, and they believe it. They have a complete 360 on the argument, but you believed the past argument, but now they got the exact opposite argument, and folks believe it too. So you got millions of people that the SEC has brainwashed. They can tell them anything, and they believe it. So for Curt Cignetti to come out and say that, I thought it was great, because that man just don't give a doggone. But any thoughts on any of this, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. Why is it so easy to weigh fish? They have their own scales. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. That's how much Ref Brandon is saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3.